Did you know that the menstrual cycle is more than just a monthly period? It's actually a powerful hormonal rhythm that can affect your mood, your skin, your fertility, even your brain function. So today, I'll be talking in simple, clear terms, no medical jargons about menstrual cycle. The menstrual cycle is a process a woman's body goes through every month to prepare for pregnancy. It usually starts on the first day of the period and ends a day before the first day of the next period. So it usually lasts for 28 days. Most women have a 28-day cycle, but yeah, I want you to note that not all women have a 28-day cycle. It's actually a range, 21 to 35 days. Some women have 21 days cycle, some 28 days, some 30 days, some 35 days. But normally you shouldn't be less than 21 days. It is controlled by the hormone estrogen and progesterone, and it has four phases. So I'll be talking about the four phases of menstrual cycle. So now we'll be talking about the phase one, and this is the phase most people know, and that is when there is menstruation. It's a menstrual phase. It normally lasts for 3 to 7 days, and this is a period where the uterus is actually shedding its lining, then ends the bleeding that women see. So what are the typical things to see or signs and symptoms that a woman will experience? Cramps, yeah. Some will experience abdominal cramps, mood swings, low energy, and then in some women, not all women though, some women experience dysmenorrhea, meaning painful menstruation. We'll be talking about the phase two now. So now the phase two is actually the follicular phase, also known as the rebuilding phase. This is a period where your body is trying to prepare for the next cycle. So it usually is regulated by the hormone estrogen. There'll be a rising of estrogen, sending signals to your ovaries to start getting ready for the next cycle, for egg release also. That if pregnancy will be occurring in that particular cycle. Another thing about follicular phase is this is the period where the woman feels a surge of energy, there's mental clarity. This is a time, a great time for the woman to plan projects, decide on studying, be focused about life and make life goals and decisions. Not that she can't do it any time of the month. It's just that this is the best time when there's mental clarity. So phase three is the ovulation period, and also known as the fertile window period. And this period is very important for women who are trying to conceive. And ovulation is when egg is being released from the ovary, and it has a golden hour. So for the purpose of ovulation, there will be another video that will be talking about ovulation and all it entails. But typically in a woman who has a 28-day cycle, ovulation days supposedly more chances of it happening on the 14th day. Not that it can happen any other day aside on the 14th day, but typically a 28-day cycle woman would have ovulation on day 14. The higher chances of her having it on day 14 is high. But like I said, not every woman have a 28-day cycle. We'll be having a video to address this topic. Okay, so during this period, the woman might have what we call ovulation pain. It can happen 2 days before ovulation day, or post ovulation. And then also there will be the vaginal discharge will be clearer, more stretchy, and all. There's higher libido. Yeah, that's why it's called the fertile period. So that's that about the phase three, the ovulation period. Phase four is the luteal phase, the wind down phase of the menstrual cycle. During this phase, the body is getting ready for another menstruation, another uterine line shedding, dense bleeding. So the symptoms a woman will experience in this phase, she'll have more. She might be calm initially, but later on, as she progresses in this phase, she becomes more fatigued, there's lack of zeal to do things. She's tired. She just wants to be in bed, wants to eat sweet things, and quite moody. So this phase, I'll just say, is the phase where a woman should just focus on self-care, take more rest. So that is that about the menstrual cycle. Like I said, it has 4 phases. That's the menstrual phase itself, where there's shedding of blood. There's the follicular phase, the phase 2. There's the phase 3, that's ovulation, the fertile window period, and then the luteal phase, when the cycle is unwind. So what's normal and what's not normal in the menstrual cycle? So there's a form of pain that comes with menstrual cycle, especially at the ovulation phase and during the period itself. However, when during the period there's severe pain, heavy bleeding, or there's not even period at all, then there's cause to worry. Also, if the bleeding lasts longer than 7 days, yes, you need to worry. If the period is irregular, you see it this month, you don't see it in 2 months, it's something you need to speak to your gynecologist about. Also, when the period suddenly stops, it runs for 2 days, stops for another 2, then reoccurs for another 2. You don't even know how many days your period is lasting for. Your cycle is a vital sign. Listen to your body, and during your menstrual cycle, you will want to improve in your productivity, take better care of your body, and then you also want to plan fertility. For women who are trying to conceive, you have to understand your own phase of your menstrual cycle, and then know when something is right or is not right. I hope this video has been helpful. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.